click your thingamajiggy, your microphone. Microphone check, microphone check. I need like a mic. I want a mic thing, like second. Microphone check, mic. Philip, can you touch your mic? Okay, y'all. I'm gonna do two more because I gotta let Rod go. So I'm gonna put you in a waiting room. I gotta take y'all make sure you have your mics going so we can get in and get out real quick, okay? Because I don't want to take up too much time trying to finagle with the microphones. Okay, come on, Jones. Come in, Jones. Jones. There we go.
Oh, this is my guy right here.
Yeah, good.
That's,
Hey,
that's my
Jones.
master teacher at work right there.
Oh,
What's
snap.
going on, my brother?
Yeah. I learned a lot from both of y'all, man. I've been following you for a long time, Fleur, for a long time as well. And I also Rod is like my guy, like, you know what I mean? When I just want to go to and just find incredible information and downloads and
What?
stuff,
It was like
that's
blowing
him.
my mind. Did you feel it?
Yeah,
Like blowing my mind. Yeah.
yes. I just appreciate everything you have done. I mean, you open up a lot of awareness to a lot of people. Bring the tribes
Appreciate it.
together as well, like Rod was saying.
Yeah. I love it though. It's
Yeah.
I think the times we're in are just perfectly aligned for where we're going. So I'm ready for it. I've been prepared for a long time. And, Rod just is taking us further on that cosmic spaceship. Even though he's staying on Earth, he can come
Yeah.
on my spaceship if he wants. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I don't want to go on the spaceships.
saying, Rod? Rod ain't coming with me on the cosmic line. You gonna wave at least, right?
Yeah, I will be waving.
Yeah, I had a question. My question is about the shift that actually taking place with all the people that's not aware, and we change in different time zones just by every nanosecond and quantum second, however it takes. But where do you see like the possibility of the great shift taking place as far as like more people coming aboard, you know what I mean? Because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be attached from that. Is that separate a lot of people different realities, or do you think it's just going to be like as one, as oneness?
The unity is going to be stronger once the great reveals take place, but the great reveals have to happen first.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that people like me and Florida is batshit crazy,
Yeah.
right? But when the great reveal take place, then they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, maybe I should have listened to their ass when I had the chance."
When the ship showed up, more people kind of realized it a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when the when it all the tribunals, that's gonna wake up so many people that's totally numb to everything.
Yeah.
When they
Yeah.
see all of the military operations that they don't think is happening, when those take place, then it's a lot of people gonna be like coming back to us saying, "I thought you was crazy. Now I realize I should have listened to you 5, 10 years ago." And are we gonna be like this? Because I don't like telling people I told you so. That's the worst thing I had to tell a person. I don't never want to have to tell nobody I told you so.
Yeah.
But because they assume that you don't know what you're talking about, because they don't know what I'm talking about. I always tell people, just because you don't know what I'm doing, don't mean I don't know what I'm doing.
Sure.
But they think because they don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing. That's not the case. It might be above their pay grade, right? So I'm steady gonna keep gorilla knocking until I get as many of us aware of what's taking place as possible that I can reach. And I didn't reach people. I done had calls from Europe, from Asia, the Philippines, from Australia. I'm talking about people that call me on Instagram and Facebook like we talking now. Tonga, Samoa, Hawaii, um, Brazil, Cuba, Jamaica, Haiti, Nigeria. They didn't all been calling me. They be calling me, and then I see residual effects play out in the media of the places that's reached out to me. Like
Mm.
right now, they got a big Heka thing going on in the Samoan and Tongan Islands where they systematically telling them people your time is up. And they sitting there
Mhm.
looking goofy because they don't understand what's taking place because they in denial. And I keep
Mhm.
telling them denial is
Yep.
in Africa.
Yep.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so you're gonna drown in it if you don't know where you're swimming, because them gators gonna get you if the hippopotamus don't.
Absolutely.
Mm. Much love, Fleur.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
all
Thank you,
right.
Sunstar.
I love all the codes that you gave out in the past, man.
Mhm.
I've been on your page for a minute though. Much
I
love.
I appreciate it. Have a good night to
Yo,
you.
peace.
Okay.
Yo.
Yes, we
We can
can.
hear you beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Hello. I am
Hey,
so
pretty.
happy
Hey,
to
pretty
be on
girl.
with both of you. Floor, I just want to say, I've been watching you since you made the video in the swimming pool and you were talking about the nomos and the aquatic beings. Rod, you're a legend. You already know. So I have a question about astrocartography. So I've been kind of diving deep into my astrocartography chart. And I have a Venus line going towards the eastern side of Brazil.
Okay.
So I've been kind of being pulled towards Brazilian culture. I
Yeah.
all of a sudden want to learn how to samba. And even in North
Pretty.
America, so that's South America. North America, so I was born in St. Louis, raised
Ooh,
in North Memphis, Tennessee.
beautiful.
And Rod, I have a question about why I'm so drawn to the Cahokia Mounds, which Cahokia is not too far from St. Louis, where
Mhm.
I was born, where all my family is. So that's kind of a two-part question. One, why am I being so drawn to Brazil? And two, why am I always drawn to the Cahokia Mounds when I
Okay.
visit my family?
I'll take the
Okay, the
first.
first one is Brazil.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You ever heard of Los Carnaval?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. That's their version of the Mardi Gras celebration.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Those are kindreds. And you can tell in the culture. It's something in their culture that's so pronounced that in order for you to bring it back over here, you have to study them.
Hmm.
Mm,
So
okay.
your attention be drawn to them to remind you of something that you're supposed to do over here that they doing down there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right? Now, the Cahokia Mounds is near St. Louis, and you was born in St. Louis, meaning your spiritual composition draws from that energy.
Wow.
So you might have ancestors buried there.
Okay. That makes total sense. That makes a lot of sense now that you say that. Because I'm always going there to meditate or I'll just walk the mounds. There's like a huge stairway. I'm just always drawn towards that area when I go back to visit.
Next time you draw in there and you go to that area, put your knees, your palms, and your forehead to the ground. Take a deep breath and ask your ancestors, why do you keep calling me here? They might not instantly tell you, but you're going to feel something.
Hmm.
But when a short period of time, it's going to either dawn on you like an aha effect, like, oh, that's why I keep going there. Or it'll come to you in images, depending on your learning style. That's why it's necessary for us to learn our learning style, because our psychic abilities is tied to our learning style. So when
Right.
you get your answers from spirit, it's using how you learn to give you the answer. If you learn in audio, it'll give you a sound, a song, musical notes, or it'll give you a voice in your ear or something like that. If you learn visually, it'll play images in your
Hmm.
mind. And it'll be like you watching the movie right in front of your forehead, but you look up like this and you can't see it.
Yeah, I definitely get a lot of visual images and a lot of dreams. Like when you speak about like dream walking, I definitely get a lot of that
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
yeah, that's probably your tribe. You might be a high priestess from your tribe.
Wow. Well, thank you both. I appreciate it.
And just a
Mhm.
reminder about the Brazil, remember, we're from the Americas. And remember, a
Hmm.
lot of our ancestors weren't just set in one place. We merged with each other, we made it with each other, and we exchanged. So if you're feeling a need, just like my family originally is from the South America, Brazil and Guyana,
Mhm.
you know, we went back and forth. So you may feel a need to have, like Rod says, it's like once you're on land of ancestors, you pick up something and then you bring that energy back, and it
Bring
helps
it back.
pull that back. Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, C-Star.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Have a good night.
A while ago. Thank you so much for teaching me and illuminating me to things that just I hadn't any idea about, and it just makes me think a little differently. So I thank you for that. And again, I put Rod's Cash App in there. Give him a little holiday occult cheer, you know what I mean? I look forward to having Rod on again if you guys want us to do another dynamic duo. Okay. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming in.
Thank-
Thank you for that. Hold on, you know. So peace, everybody from YouTube, and me and Rod will come to back to you another night. Would you like to say anything, Rod? Give them again where they
I
can
just want
contact you.
I just wanted to thank you for having me over here. I had a blast. It was fun.
Was.
We went over a whole lot of information in this
Oh my
time.
gosh, you're like a tornado of information. It was like coming in, coming in. It was like, oh my God, yes. I'm excited.
I blame my stepdaughter when I do that black girl magic
Yeah.
because she like to do information overload as a teaching method.
I love it. I love it.
So when she
Yeah.
channeling through me to teach, she's trying to just push it all out there, give it to them. Her thing is, we gonna learn them something today.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I think you illuminated a lot of people.
We try to make me want to log in, then try to do it, but it won't let me do it. The picture of the map just sent me, and the picture of the that thing.
Can you pull up Google?
I'm saying that's why I was gonna just tell you. Let me try to do it on Google. So what's the name of that picture?
That's a Columbiana statue of Liberty. Columbiana Statue of Liberty. Columbia, I mean Columbia. It's supposed to be Columbiana, but they want to. We get into that in a minute. But it's Columbia Statue of Liberty.
Another thing they did, Rod, that I asked you about is why would they tell us that everybody that was out, why would they promote the white man is our enemy the whole time?
He was a cat's paw. He was Coach Severs, the fall guy, a stunt man. He was the same as the crash dummies they put in the cars when they do tests.
Damn.
He was the one that they wanted us to take all our aggression out on, and they was gonna pretend to be us while they take everything from us. That's what the study of Joseph Sinque's instructions versus Charles Manson instructions. Sinque was supposed to get an army of brothers when they taught him how to use those mind control techniques. And Manson was supposed to get an army of pale faces. And they were supposed to set off a great race war, right? That would distract us and activate what would later become known as Readiness Exercise 84, that was at that time known as the Lord Alfred Plan. Right? So that was going to be the cover story of the government to round up the chiefs they know as chiefs and execute them so that the great mother can't never get her seat back. When neither Manson nor
that's the connection with the mother and the son thing.
Yeah, because the son got to redeem the mother. The son got to redeem the mother as the prince heir to the throne. Man. It won't let you go to Google either.
You think it's about to get up off Big Mama lap? Nah, I'm going to be able to do it. I'm trying to get that other picture so it won't freeze when we do it. When I do go to it, it's
the other picture is called the domestic slave trade map.
got it. I got it. I got it. I'm getting it right now. So, hey, how long did it took them to come up with this slave narrative? Like, and we know we know it couldn't have been the white guy that came out with it because it's too clever. It had to be somebody that would be right, that would be able to try to outsmart us amongst us. It's too clever just for them to come up.
You got to remember.
They wasn't.
You got to remember the blueprint for it, right?
Go ahead.
It wasn't no white people in America before the 1600s.
Right.
So who was we fighting before the 1600s? Right. It wasn't until the 1700s that 1776 when they declared independence. Right. So where was the white people at? White people was a term in law. And it detail you who they is. We done went over that information already, and that nauseam. Right? So when you understand that the illusion was to make you think pale face mean white people. But the white people, yes.
Okay.
Each one of them had cast a spell. You have to find the keys, right? And then you have to use your imagination and develop your psychic intuition where you can keep analyzing what's being said, who's saying it, where's it coming from, right? If you go back to that guy he said was writing the codes, his name is the code, right? So I don't know how you want to do this, but we could either dissect the video or we can go on to the regular Q&A.
Hey, like however you want to do it, but I got some questions concerning that video, and the questions that I had go along with that video.
Now, remember all the tough stuff I told you at the beginning, right? True.
About the 72 thing, because I was like, okay, do that connect with the 72 demons of Solomon?
Yeah, because only those are the energies that the 72 seals have in them.
Okay.
Only by knowing which seal, what these 72 seals is, they actually DNA codons.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. But when you know the energy frequency, when it's being used in the conjure spell, it'll stick out. Now notice they only put 5-pointed stars in all of the 72 seals. That's the reverse side of the coin. The other side is the sigil side. So the 5-point star represents Venus.
Go ahead.
Right? The aspect of the Great Mother that is her most seductive and her most loving. Right? When she goes to the Big Mama aspect, the old crone, she's now seasoned, well developed in her mental perception of this reality. Right? And now she's seated on the throne as the old crone, Big Mama. In the beginning stages is the young girl on her fool's journey to become Big Mama. Right? So they reenacting the story on the Blue House, which is signature of the Hiram key, Hiram Abiff, who was struck by 3 ruffians. Hold up. Yep.
Hey.
Hold on 1 second now.
Go ahead, handle your business. Yeah, that's gonna bring me to my next question that I got. That's gonna tie into this whole thing. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Hey, Rod, this gonna tie what you just saying. This gonna tie. Now, this is the big question because I wrote this one down, man. I pondered on it all day, and you just said a lot on this already, and it's a lot out about it. But it seemed like to me, based on my research, as I'm still learning and going back and finding other stuff, I'm always finding a woman breastfeeding a child, like it's a male child, right? Even when I go back to studying the reptilians, they got the reptilian breastfeeding the male child. And then you go to the Inanna one, the Black Madonna one, Nimrod and his mother. I mean, it's always all the storylines, Jesus and his mother, Cleopatra and her son. It's always the mother-son concept. But it seemed like to me some kind of way they reversed it and made it father-son. They took the mother out and then put the father-son concept and the breastfeeding connection. Could you go in a little bit on that, the mother-son concept? Go ahead.
That's where you get your Masonic Lodge, mother and son, mama trained the son. So in these depictions of this imagery, the woman breastfeeding the infant, but the father is always counseling a child. He's not never breastfeeding, right? He's standing either next to him or he's standing, kneeling down to talk to him. In our culture, the Roman culture is a little different. It's freaky. It's male on male freaky, right? So the original was the birth of Earth's great defender, Heru. Heru's status as the prince who's the heir to Osiris's throne, but there's one problem. His uncle Set is in the way. So Set in the way becomes Satan's way. So now he got to figure out, as the infant to the great mother, how do I get my mama her proper position back and take my father's throne as his redeemer? I had to get rid of Uncle Set. So we waged war, the Falcon, against Uncle Set, which is really the armadillo from the south of the United States, but that's a whole nother thing. The war between Horus and Set is a war for the throne of Osiris that Set usurped, right? So who Set usurped means under something, Big Mama Seat. Do you know somebody who sit under Big Mama Seat, Elder?
The Pope.
The Pope.
Yeah. Peter's chair. Peter's chair.
Yeah, but St. Peter's chair is at a whole nother church.
Yeah. Go ahead. Break it down, right?
They use that because Peter is Pater and Pater is Father. So the Pope is holding Big Mama chair for his father, Set, that set him as a Jacobin, an underminer, under her throne to put the circle around the throne to block her from getting back to her